first of all, people should know say can I kind of was it? I'm not sure say anybody knows, maybe apart from being a union. I'm not sure say in politics we've been in Agyapong journey. I'm not sure. So being Ken a chairman
in politics,
nobody knows Ken Agyapong than myself.
Okay,
meaning what he can do, what he cannot do. If I say a trouble navy, na winning because under the sun everything is possible. Na Abia, chairman, that's how he is. Now we call a party of his ground. Oh, the leader. Now my order was Miss Mayode.
Only in Yasembia.
That was Miss Mayode. I will sorry, I know I'm attack dogs. See the chairman's abuse. What can I mean to me as in Tijuana? But maybe it's not my style. And it can say yes, sir. Yes, what can baby say? He said you said in previous I dream him. And I'm saying how? Ken, how can I say that about you? That's what we said in previous. Now me be say Oma over 22 no. Me na mbo wako homa.
Debi.
Wo ye adwuma na emma de won ba wiase. Sebe wo hwe wo mo. Wo yire. Obi a adwini nti metimi ayesa adwuma no.
Debi.
Na me mbo because say wo go America oh. At the time I'm not going to America na yedin. You managed to go. You went there to work. Obi adwini ni nti metimi ayesa. About parliament. And then you pride yourself sika wenya obi a adwin ni tim no wontimi yesa se be mpred biasa yin anim fere o nipa kronfo kra okokro no bo no succeed ya o de adwin na akoye se ade a mekoye dangerous e fa ha meet my what you say and they can mentimi nkasa so baby a nemum ne maka and asama menimo kai say qualification eligibility so you certified. But me, I'm looking at the big picture.
Okay.
The big picture na me kase. E hodie because any pass me see so many years ahead of you. Me kasa and they may parka and what they say. And what kase o was say she and I'm saying wo ken. Wo ka de me betua ma me ndina. Wo sheda wo de person de me entokwa fufu me. Now ye dey obetua. So we'll have to overrate it. Also, leader, what they share them. So I'm there. Tell me, that's how the relationship is.
Okay.
You will be on one no radio. So, oh, mommy, need nothing. Me, I don't, blink.
Okay.
Over those things because me say, me na can't say me chire me. Yes or no? Because I say, so one will be inya asem. Ne base mo kasamo yen chichiri mu. Was in your bit can say or tonensa no.
Na someone yede.
Na dwene no asa
ti on fan to confirm
sir
but Joy FM so interview because so ma wo kan bibi say base no we ye grassroots chain obi a na say obi me person me nya exact
no.
And again who free swami as mrashibidwani no who ja seat no ma MPP mrashibidwani but obi so e free ni seat so as MP no ojama NDC ni menim say sa pepe na wokan no ana and sa no kan then the warranties are
what I said or say anybody be yes o na me grassroots I'm say grassroots you be our connection with the grassroots now 107.3 me I've been a continuous member for Swami for 7 terms sabi unim say oni grassroots for better
maintain you sir
they will not maintain you minua ba ko me fa nipa mienu na mini parliamenta omo na omo so serve for longest period Kyei Amount oni Ken omo serve 6 terms Ken anu ya no so ngo biu Kyei Amount de okoe na ene ma nko yi oti ase Kyei ekoya nka ze nko ne me ebeye the same yi ko be ko na nko 7 terms so uni mini partner. You can't go for 6 terms. What you say? Tell me, and me allude to. And make us so me. And yes, I can't grassroots. I make us be a much more grassroots than even can on no call 6 hours no free one.
And you now refer to Canadian Japan.
And say, and grassroots. No, nobody has control, absolute control, and as a singular control over grassroots.
Okay.
Then you know you back on. And we am in Crawford. You see, at the time I was contesting. You may have people come behind you but omanya nkrofo a party nkrofo.
Okay.
What you say? Of the moment you start talking about me nkrofo ni me saying you see na the divide be ba party ni such that say me fan say one winning if ba ko na ye dan oba winning o ni nyame boy na say ye kwa ban mu a oba he no na ye say oh we nkrofo ndi even the same party
yes and line omo
it shouldn't happen that way.
Okay.
You know, in Babako, at this particular time, me, can make us a Michelle Munia, Dr. Berumiana, or Wasrono. Dr. Berumiana Wasrono. We've been so for very good reason. If he's a baby, and yet Berumiana Wasro. Oh, Brian Wasro. What you say? For very good reason. Oh, Ken Wasro. For very good reason. Nya wunim wɔ nipa no ho no koka ɛtɔ nkrofo asumu a so what you say beto aba ma no
of course
de ya ne ha adwene say obi aka bibi say we bigi say we ɛbɛboa ya agye we no ɔmo no ya adwene no on debate on the issue wa wo kan no na ya temidi ɛno no ɛde ɛbɛkɔ hene
okay
ɛno ɛde ɛbɛkɔ hene ɛna ɔyɛ saa no a ho so ɔyɛ saa no a ana ewie a uniting the party no yet no because of you Chairman Sabu Senko did not him. One did not him. Now Sebi Mr. Radofo. Nasa also the why you be so ye beach rewa. Ebi a wo so include the Chairman Sabu so atem. Nipa na also support no. So almost mo pe omo so pe na sem no so esane gu ono so so abeka say. E the party ni be ko hin. Right, leader me enko ho. Me ka say. Mo mayen tan asem. Mayen tan nipa. Only nipa na nya adwen debate the person on the issues are raising.
Anye nipa no.
Insult no emfa yanko baby a. You say yanko pe ni obi di ko nanim. Na me go ka asem bi na
maybe so.
Obi say yam na me define who the presidential candidate of MPP should be. I was surprised. Say nipa no you say friends akosi ntibi o say na say wan. Akosi bibi. No akosi nti. Akosi kwatin.
Spokesperson Mark Kennedy or Henry.
Yes,
former Pierre, Minister of Education.
Was me define who the MPP's candidate should be. I mean, too sure say any part of MPP ni.
Why?
Because me define if any say who should be the party's candidate. Kwampi nim ne can say MPP for. They shouldn't just look for a flag bearer. They should look for a presidential candidate. Ultimately, with my be president.
Okay.
Now, as for flag bearer, there, and you're an American, said the Union Ferry. Kwampi can say, as for flag bearer, any idiot can become a flag bearer. But, and before Munche, beyond the flag bearer, I'm going to also quality. The news of the managers with me, Bunny, Ama, Yaji. Ama MPP who be ya kono say. Now I can say MPP should be the natural choice of Ghanaians. Because the ideology no and never satisfy Ghanaians. And the ideology of today. And yes, socialism.
Okay.
And you bet my partner a very attractive. The party of choice. And now me can say the Kwampi and Mukai. You reflect on us. I said, Minia. I said, Minio. Leader,
yes, so power.
Leader, me call 2 MPP Constitution. MPP Constitution is saying Article 13, Article 13, Clause 7. Or say, no member, as a member of the party, shall be entitled to nomination as a party's presidential candidate unless he or she is a known and active member of at least 5 years. The second one was say that person should be of good character. I don't know, sorry. And then the cancer say, your constitution, your chairman, I said, the Subaye. I said, we sue and obey. I didn't hear. Because when you are so be a presidential candidate, you are a role model for the party. By a president, now be a president, and so you are going to be a role model for the entire country. And then our party constitution said that person should be of good character. Article 13, 1, clause 1, subclause 7.
Okay.
And then the other one was that person should be of good standing. Good standing is saying, we are part of the constitution anymore. Good standing means, say, Abia, what we with dues. You see, levies be a constituency, be pursue levy be what we are. The second part, one kind of party constitution now. Don't tell me, I may define it. It's a party's constitution. So, what kind of party constitution? We MPP need pa. And what kind of party constitution now? Will be repeated. I also want to say, and then you go about insulting the person. Me, I don't engage in those things. Sabe, penny say, we be arena, but them you near ma, for the janko and could I don't engage in that dirty politics. No. State the issue. And penny say, you're tiny as tiny pa. What you say? As an American, also, I can read Japan as an American. So what did I can read Japan?
Who call to Article 13, Clause 1, I say, as a Nipa or person 2 franca, ma MPP, as a Nisu, and then the buy ya, no one. Did I make us say, see, has any money in the vision, the integrity of the person, it be a bear moon or bar or manji moon, be a ultimate chubby bin talent, say, said you 7 periods or corrupt. And it be bisa. The intelligence, the vision, the competence of the person. They can't women I make us so many or more women. Everybody satisfied the qualification and eligibility criteria. I can't answer that. What you say? Name beyond that, no. Oh, share a governance, no. A dear, me say, candidate Beomia. Because you see, will be the full complement of those of them who even becoming. But Candidacy and me who say was standing tall above all others. Any partners on there say, me define a leader. Obeka say we a role model. MPP mu those say unkita national position bia and unkita national position. I ho kwan so obekire nipa ususu say party needed ba ebeboa because ye can crofo masomo party num. Actually, pa yentimi nyu ensinchen. But man for so this issue of we role model no adenti a won twen na nipa bi a delegates ne be settle on no mon ko market nipa no na mum o frontier obi say asumasi we na me hu ni say ese de ne ko
minia oka bebi amakodru menye mampani my minority leader my majority leader but menye mampani. In 2008, the popular rumor was that the president at the time no support to Candidacy back on. True or false?
Did
anybody condemn the then president? Did anybody condemn the then president? So be uncondemned no because we nipa maybe I know no na ebia onim nipa no no more prene chain mu bi no nti people thought to say okay ebia o my directions ebia ha na beboa. Nobody insulted President Kufuor. What do you say? He was the de facto leader of the party as the president. Him say obore ni kire party for no ntie no enrai amanfo bi ekase Kufuor don so ebore ni kire party for. Nobody insulted Ekufuado because Omunim say ono so no baby otie no ohunu nipa kebia ono giri se betumi aboa san me no giri se betumi aboa ndi bia obo ni kire enkrofo me amemete yi I was very close to Ekufuado me Ekufuado ne me yan kasa asem no se bia we na me support no ndi bia du ha momo no he never did anya kokoam nya abonten what you say e bia no ka kire obi ni pa konso ko di hu nkomo kire obi ba me de wanye sa ndimi nka se Ekufuado yesa ba se Ekufuado yesa mpo na se nkrofo ankondemo no anidi na temo a na che Mensah bonso de o ka se o nipa me hu o mi me so me no nyina na wo mra se begefui me de obi ato nsani ni so a me obi amuduro na me say we ne bit me aboa yen kese a minia eno no enfonso ama yen anything enfonso a wo ho no anything 107.3 what you say enfonso a wo ho anything enti me feel say this may be the better thing for us today. But now me can't say me name the full complement of those of them who are coming. But the more I declare me say or not stand at all.
Okay. Also propose Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe. Early days.
Yeah.
In Yanko presidential primaries. This time, who will be fufro? Say Dr. Laji Mahmoud Bawumia and a while back wa be jina.
7.3. So wa no asema mbisa ye no. What's you want? What's the early days? This is no bisa question I
Leader.
So what's up bisa why you know?
Na miana msa teacher ni miana msa teacher. Ma cancel holidays.
I want to jina. I don't know ye ko no. Se si amino nyina tia ye ka sei. Me no tia ye ka sei. Ye propose ye part no kra nka say we mu ye hopefuls.
Okay.
Omo ye nyina declaration of intent. What you say? E fictional part no ko wi na omo de omo road map ba. And you be who say, dear, we neko. Ye, we are. What you say? Na say, Nipano, a baby, and Yakotro, almost a baby, no. You be yano. And I feel because beer, we may hear my beditry.
Yeah, can I do a Agyapong camp or mobile out openly? Kwesi kwati mobile out to the Betuja say, the course on the National Delegates Conference, you know, mo ye say, mo be projected one candidate. A man for, say, you need a nomination and two candidate.
Who is the candidate? No, that's something you can make out also. Who is the candidate? You be a nomination, and I'll be your candidate. A China and a Yami Adma council, a court in Shemun. And Shemun Aseno, a more a day, schedule beba. Or maybe I'm the schedule beba, Sebia, a Dassi in be nomination. Maybe a home, Sikam, the Betuja, and a whole lot of things. The process is never started. And no cheat. You are not a candidate. You may be a potential candidate because not until say was submitting nominations. Now, as is usually done. Before vetting committee, you was say approve no. No. Until you cross that Rubicon, only candidate. Onye aspirant. What I say? And for now, there's no aspirant. And I make us say, Nipano. You see, first of all, not presidents in past presidents in only in terms of the executive day, only most high profile. I'm saying that Kasa the man Kasa, and yet only in his capacity as immediate past vice president, and his capacity more so as the immediate past flag bearer. And the man Kasai. Go back. Maybe immediate past presidents, you call annual delegates conference, Omokasa. So what was wrong with this? And we thank you to Nipanaba. Was it now let me say, sir, sir, I did not know. As far as I'm aware, it was not part of the program. It was instantaneous. Yes, it was not the program. No, there was no such thing.
Staged.
There was no such thing. No, I'm saying applause or kasanunya. You know, no, yesterday I should acknowledge the applause and go for Ediamami, and we see or chia or moda or masi. Better say. We say it was staged by the party hierarchy. Not that I know of. And we say it was choreographed. And was will be one crab baby and what ye Obano and will be catching so on sorry. We are traditional people. What you say? Sabi Oko Ijabasi. Na ebia and I say a ye bimpo nibia oko en wote wo hwe o phone so yes say o hin bia eba o chia so phone so kra na hwe because he we never so no hin never the person is not forcing you was it bia fa ni die ma die ni die so na o so on pa o because I was sorry
yeah
no bia nti meche what you say But in deference to traditional authority, ntina bi abesori. What you say? Mampani say a official functioner when he's coming obesori. And your official functioner, there's a mampani banasa officer on sorry. Obi wait my force to say original. However, ebia obi be born national anthem there in respect of the national emblem of our heritage, and they also sorry. And the one sorry, obi kura hu because we are mamofo. What I say? And that is what, and the president representing the symbol of the country and the first gentleman of state, and I said the first citizen of state, on oba, it is any gino, edemana. What I say? Mampani betu a year say no betu, and we came na also sorry, and will be in the view. But say your official function there, and yeah, with me, sorry. And he, minia, a hono, near Mecca. Oh, say, I think the program no day it was well executed. Na kasa eko no so by from Kufuado, President Kufuor, and Onoha Belmiano. They were all very inspiring. I think nobody now, or many people who are opposed to his candidacy, they're not even talking about Asamo Bekai. And also we know kujina ho church and it would be say senior journalist be kura kujina say it was choreographed and adentina friend say mampeni wa kudu yira mano na wadi nkugo potosa no oko. I was wondering because ono say anybody on MPP ni or party fufuro, everybody knows we're sympathetic to NDC. John Mahama Kufuor twa 1 million no. We tried 1 million, and it was unprecedented. So journalists were going baby as a John Mahama. I will put on thank you to John Mahama in 2017. Okay, thank you to Okoda, Nenkro Fwase. Send me Pakoda and Wakase, Bomia, and they didn't go put on this Okoda. When John Mahama did on condemn,
and you be doing trial or Nasi.
Oma, Omudie, Omudo, Amutaba.
And so common now.
So, and me agree with me. I say, the Bible say, Papa Mo Bonimo, ever said, Emanyame, and this are. In the Pawua, Yanquaso demo and Thanksgiving service. What of that?
Right. From June 24, July 24, 2025 to 31st January 2026 at MPP. As settle say on mayor presidential primaries. Saying as a party no, it too sa kwan no. 107.3. Nja me born no. Ebe cheche pa I know. Because yen start your control no kra cheche bam.
Tina, the party no say yen koya de ntem no. Me no mo ya adwen no. First, nipa ni bisi o ni senke yen on ntem enim ni ade. Now say
be mo say omoma ample time now omo nton omo ho no omo so ntimi nkonton omo ho enchire die nti ompeso mo lead party no but it seems say Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia wodi kian ton ho no ato constituencies ni nyina no ye na 31st January 2026 ani ye ma no it's like onu an ye pese ye de ne ko.
I don't agree.
107.3
party in your constitution. The constitution is the same. The constitution in Article 13 no can be. Or say, the election of the presidential candidate shall be held not later than 24 months from the date of the national election. Right? Or say, ye twaba ewie na se ye ni yedi enkugua. If it time ebe twaba ewie declare results no kopim in mienu ansa na beto abana. So what it means is that if I say ya to abana wi ya swear in a new president on man ko abemu ya swear in president from on January 7th. The party constitution say right from January 8th it could see next year December 6th with me at Twaba you presidential candidate. The framers of the constitution no and our Mensah the so Twaba no say ekotoaba no June of this year yentia constitution so yentia so o constitution the mouse akwan no na me nua ho sa asema nipa ni bia sha ase kan yati bi pen nti me nua it is not in breach of the constitution and Mensah ka say there's been a precedent aba in any event asem we kura ba ye mpo no on say ye call councillor decision ne ba ye no enu anom omo say on person be pray mu ba ko ne kofa so ade no yenye a conference intem ne yenye a primary intem
omo argue sa omo answer the proposal say yenye intem
ba ko ne proposal ye what the proposals Mensah and a buy say yenye sa early congress. Now I think the second one was say a expansion one here you can see a twi say ne ekoso yi wo ka say wo di uyi say onya de no January what they call June next year, that is 1 year or so from now, or December, 1.5 years from now. It gives a party, you know, party. It's out here, says, that's a council not could decide, they say, and in the party's constitution, you know, it's only the National Council and a set date, you know. Now, after the date had been set, some people were even saying, conference na yenkutungu. I'm saying, part in the constitution, it's only the council and it takes a decision. Annual delegates conference, even though the annual delegates conference is the highest decision making body, no. Yeah, and seminar na omo ye determine ma omo. And to say a man for the year kakraba party ni mo. Aye normal.
Enye news bi a.
Enye news. Na me de mestre ni say kasa no aye kan. And ye hwe ni ye. Ye nunu ye ho. Ye be nunu ye ho. Na mum kasa no na to bia na ano aye hyedodo. So na ne enkugo yi ba ye nso no. Nhwemu aye ya ye nyina no. Ne aye no Ashanti region. Ne Professor Okwei dia oye national. Any private foundation bi dia amaye. Ne nyina kire ye nse kasa efini pani bia num ba ye efa contestants no ho titru ne call Dr. Mahmoud Bemia so efiri ye MPP fo no no e ka ho bi ne ma aba no ye lusu ye ndio ho se ensua ye nyesua hu bi omu na e sha asie sa ne ma no san ba menu ya ye hwe ne mai
but leader party MPP e womra kuo bia na ye de mra e na chichiri kuo no enti so betene kuo num na mra no ontimi ni so a e ye twe e na wo twe ho menim sa political parties amanfo kura hia dodo na enti se atiasefo and by elections are a numbers and ye de winning elections but party mra no aye toothless ana entimi mbaite panyimfo ntimi stamp authority because am ye nhwehwemu de ma MPP lose ye 2024 general elections make say abysmal performance na de na edimuntinti mam no kase ye ya no kasa in the party and one kum yen ya na ton ye ho na ya ye wu ya edenti na asen pagya leaders muntimi stamp authority wa party no.
First of all, me nkase ebia no de makan ebia na ye urempimu asiedu ewumu so say ni edi mutintimai. I'm not in a position to say that. They make me I can say eno kan ho bi.
Okay.
And ma ye lusu ye. Na obi say na party no e bia ye duru no. Adenti na party no mpenimfo no omuntimi info mo na nsifom. Ade bi o ha e sha se kakra. No phone wa amfa nsuo ngusu ntemu a. Obehwe no na be ye a friend saying adia untimi ejehwe madam for bi na ebu ni be na asem se no sika no ne de mintimi nka no radio so na mo metimi dia fa nchen be bia ka no to achieve the same purpose madam for no minia pani ne friend no cranche ono no ye obeye first MP for Asante Achem South na ne be no ye anabu ko fifrem pon ede tena ko fifrem pon former member for ayi kwabre ye de denti no tabu sa be no na me de say the make and mintimi mu ba no amu no me fa baabi no wo say mo na mam ya so nsuwa eso amana ye asukesi ayintimi hwe so ade no e sha ase na wansia no ntema ekuro kakra bi no be na beni bo na be nkuda afi chese wuntimi miambu na waka say ekuro no wukum no so nti me se ne yake ye de ibetumi aka ho asem so na ye wo mpanimfo na me kan ye se wo mo edi party na nkasa sha wo nsa ye kan ye wo party chairman your party general secretary, party, the elected officers, they are the implementers of the constitution of the party. Your council of elders. So, your penning for our member called like former President Kufuor, former President Kufuor. Maybe Embrace will say there can be a colloquium involving Sank of we.
Ofane Brofo. They can be there.
What was Anglophone?
What they come from now. I'm people for the you want Ibrim.
Sasankophone Kabumo. Na ye mubi. Me say me need official position.
Okay.
In the party. But having served as minority leader, having served as majority leader for the longest period in the history of this party. So the Anyi Bibi and Mushu ebi asane many do na yetu ensa fra wo so bitima ko kire wadwen wo ho. And we need the intervention of some penifui na near a touch man yentimi nka ho tenten because unfortunately for us one must say omukura party ni mu no omo emfiemu no omo nko ni musa even party ni mu no omo nko ni musa to tore bia wo ko papa ni mu na ko kansa ma papa no anye ni yekura asemo kana ayediama sana mihu no nti yenhwe se nyame boa menti ene se president Kufuor no muni ha ebia mo ba the first thing that they may have to do is to involve some people including the council of elders for ewo na bia me niam ba ko mienu bia akoso no before them no I have not been happy even with the council of elders
and then of course so council of elders so no manya do
mpacho ene de a party ni mwase ma members be kana fidie so
okay
so it was a timi sisi sansem no na bibia timi twaye mayen. There's a long way to go. Fortunately for us, they say more than 3.5 years ahead of us. And yes, enema is say no enye banemu no yes see this time I timi SCCA they move together as one big family. 2028 shouldn't be too difficult. I would say 2028 is a better opportunity for us than 2024 to win back power.
Media